Stay tuned.
All right, thanks, Chad. West Lafayette woman's big heart and love of literature is helping a small town library flourish despite its small budget. News Channel 18's Tiffany Dismore explains how the Earl Park Library is able to bring in new books for readers and keep up with larger county libraries. Tiffany?
Jeff, the Earl Park librarian, says book donations have kept the historic library not only functioning but thriving despite a not so great economy.
There's a tendency when I read a book to lose the world around me.
Now retired from Purdue, West Lafayette resident Marian Delp has more time to sit down with a good book. But it's what she does with it when she's finished that's the most fulfilling.
That one's heavy.
Every so often, Delp stops by the Earl Park Library to donate boxes and boxes of books.
When I've read it or listened to it, if it's an audiobook, I prefer to pass it on.
Librarian Connie Sparnberg says book donations from people like Delp keep the Earl Park Library thriving. The town has less than 350 people, and the library depends on taxes for funding.
If it wasn't for Miriam, I really don't know how we would continue to expand our collection.
Out of the estimated 25,000 books at Earl Park, at least 25 to 30% were donated by Delp.
All of our books on CD have came from Miriam. 95% of our DVDs have come from Miriam.
The giving doesn't stop with Delp. The library is paying it forward.
I actually got a letter from the Pendleton Penitentiary. He asked for donations. I went downstairs and I found books and I boxed them up and I sent them off to the prison.
Sparnberg says the next chapter is for others to become part of the giving cycle.
Every community has a small little library, and all those small libraries are needing your donations. Everybody has stuff that they don't want anymore, so this is the time of giving.
And what better time than the holiday season? Sparnberg says the Earl Park Library is able to compete with many elementary school libraries thanks to all those donations. Tiffany Dismore, News Channel 18.
Tiffany, thanks. Well, more